What are you drawing?
A representation of depression.
That's so emo.
Well, I don't consider myself emo.
Oh, really? Here are some of your drawings. If that's not edgy and emo, I don't know what. Black clothes, typical.
That's actually white, according to this animation style. You just made animating twice harder!
See?
Well, if you must know why I go for a darker style, it's hard to be cheerful when you see so much pain. That's emo! Hear me out here. When I was born, my biological dad didn't want me. Then my mom left on a train when I was a few months old to save her job. When I was able to walk, I chased trains hoping that I could get her back. While my mother did come back for me later on, it left an emotional impact on me and I cannot trust the outside world. Throughout school, I got bullied mainly because I have autism. I've struggled with both suicidal and homicidal thoughts. Recently, I've made effort to pull myself out of depression, and I have learned to control my emotions better. My dark art style is simply a way for me to release my emotions. This is not uncommon for artists. According to the article Artist and Depression, the link between depression and creativity, the many great artists who suffer from depression found their way to a creative place that was driven by an inner instinct to resolve negative emotions through artistic expression. I draw dark pictures to do just that. I roleplay as villains to direct my feelings into fantasy instead of real life. I wear black and listen to rock and metal cause, well, I simply like black and music. However, I'm actually more curious about my negative emotions than afraid of it. I've always been curious about the concept of morality and why we suffer. I have been doing research and talking to others who are going through depression to gain insight and helping some people through their difficulties and process. Now about the emo label, I've been classified as a variety of different stereotypes. An artist, shy, and smart are my top 3 labels. I've also been labeled as a nerd, a genius, an idiot, a tomboy, edgy, logical, a furry, and of course, punk, goth, or emo. You can place any of these labels on me just by picking and choosing traits in me typical of that label. For example, you can label me as an artist by the fact that I animate, draw, compose music, and label me as an emo because I wear black, listen to metal, and draw depressed art. Now, take for example a rainbow. You can't just call a rainbow red. It will be more appropriate to say that a rainbow has red in it. Just like me, I am a rainbow of different traits, and some are characteristics of the stereotypical emo. So, if you want to label me as emo, and I never knew what emo was until someone asked me if I'm one, go ahead. Despite how I'm more than just my dark side, I draw, compose music, animate, and have a love for animals, psychology, and computer science.
And a show off. And emo. Final test.
Gotcha! Not emo, just me. Subscribe to Night of
Emo furry!
for more videos.
Garbage!